And bear this in mind that Matchroom Sport have a fight-by-fight arrangement with Dylan White. Isn't that weird? Why do we have... He's not tied up like the slave contract of yesteryear. When I was running boxing, it was much easier. We were slave traders. We had these guys and they were working for us and we was the boss. The pendulum has swung. Now I have to say, Mr. Dylan White. I have to be respectful.
Okay. I don't know if y'all heard what he just said, so I'm going to run it back one more time. Check it out.
And bear this in mind that Matchroom Sport have a fight-by-fight arrangement with Dylan White. Isn't that weird? Why do we have... He's not tied up like the slave contract of yesteryear. When I was running boxing, it was much easier. We were slave traders. We had these guys and they were working for us and we was the boss. The pendulum has swung. Now I have to say, Mr. Dylan White. I have to be respectful. And bear this in mind that
So what I'm wondering is, number one, what is the black dude smiling about? How can you be laughing at something when he's literally talking about you or talking about your brothers who was basically slaves? See, now I'm actually glad that this white man came out and said this, because so many of our people who are part of the 85% who are the dumb, deaf, and blind, they think we just on some conscious stuff. Y'all some hotep people, or y'all always trying to say the white man, the white man. No, there's a whole book called $40 Million Slave. All they basically saying is, yeah, you getting paid, yeah, you may be rich, but you just a rich nigga. You ain't got no freedom. You can't say what you want to say. You can't go where you want to go. In fact, there's a brother that I know that has even talked to NBA players, and they have told him that they're not even allowed to go to certain areas longer than 15 minutes. So you may wonder why they never able to actually go in and build anything. How come they not able to go in and actually do anything other than put a little fundraiser together, a little tax write-off, or, or put a new a gym in the center, or a gym in a community? Well, it's because during their contracts, or in their contracts, they have some of these things written in there. So I want us to start to think about that, family. How what he just said can be true for your life if you are an athlete, or even if you are a rapper, or even if we're just on a job. This is how a lot of them think. They're the slave masters, and we just working for fiat money. Fiat money is basically money that don't even have any value. So if we working check to check, we really just slaves, family. They tell us what to do. They tell us when to come to work, tell us when we can get off of work. Then they treat us how they want to treat us on the job, because they know we don't have no backup plan, nor do we have a side business most of the time. So I got to be quiet. Ooh, girl, I want to cuss him out today. Or you may have a brother say, man, I want to go off on that dude today, man, but I have to keep my composure, man, to keep my job. So they basically treating us like slaves, family, especially with the athletes. I was an athlete. I'm still an athlete. I still play basketball. But the facts is the facts, family. A lot of them have this mindset that we are the slaves working for the slave master. They are the owners. We are the players. That's why as soon as you hurt yourself, they pretend like they love you all the while. Oh, when you making 20 points, 10 assists, when you running track and field as fast as you do, when you playing football, getting all those interceptions. Oh, wait till you break your leg. Wait till you break your knee. Watch how a lot of times, not saying all the time, but a lot of time, the communication will be over with, and they'll even cut you from the team. I'm sorry, sir. I got to go ahead and let you go. Nothing personal, just business. So if you look at the slave trade, when they was on that auction block, what was they doing? They looking at how tall is he? How strong is he? How fast is he? Trying to see how strong you are. Same thing with the NBA combine. Same thing with the NFL combine. They're looking to see how fast you are. They're looking to see how strong you are. They're looking to see what you're able to do for me. Now, they're going to give you a little money now. They give us a little money now. That's different than back in the day. That can be a difference. But I heard this from an NFL player himself, that book, $40 Million Slave, the brother played in the NFL. $40 Million Slave is a fact, family. A lot of things you can't do. A lot of things you can't say. I don't know if y'all remember, but Dwight Howard a couple years ago tweeted, "Free Palestine." That's all he said. All he said was "Free Palestine. And all that tweet had with about 2 minutes to live, and within about 2 to 5 minutes he had to apologize for what he tweeted. What is so wrong about that? So if y'all think I'm lying, family, y'all can do your research on the book $40 Million Slave, or you can listen to what this white man literally just said. They was the slave owners, and it's almost like they was looking and dealing with slaves. So do you want to be that slave, or do you want to be an owner, family? Comment below what y'all think about this, family. Follow me on Instagram at Brother Ben X. Follow me on YouTube at Brother Ben X. If you're looking at this on YouTube, like and subscribe. Y'all have a blacktastic day. Don't forget to comment what you think.
What I said on the Breakfast Club, our artists and our entertainers are rich slaves. See, no, this is real. I watched you when it's time to go to the draft. I saw you running up and down, showing how fast you could make the turn. I saw you catching passes. I saw you doing things to show the owners who are Jewish that you had the physical prowess. What is my bid for this nigga? See, they put our great-grandfathers on an auction block. Look at this nigga, he's strong. Look at his muscles. They go and squeeze our behind and say, look at him, look at him. How much can I get for this Negro? So today, you're the richest slave, but he knows that you have money, but you don't know what to do with it. So after he uses you, till he uses you up,
Come on, man. Come on.
you go and in a few years, you broke.
That's right. That's it.
Yeah. 30 of the basketball teams are owned by members of the Jewish people.
Yes, they are.
27 out of 30.
Yeah, well, maybe the other 3 are hiding. Say, look, brothers and sisters, you're still on the plantation. See, the same old trick that they used with the sharecroppers. Do this, I'll give you an advance, and you pick that cotton, and at the end of the year, we'll settle up. And every time it came to settling up, we owed more, so we had to keep on picking. See, they're very wise people, very wise. They keep you stupid. You like bling bling, because bling bling makes you feel I'm somebody. Like when we would buy a Cadillac and have to sleep in it. We'd drive in the hood with our Cadillac, letting our other brothers who couldn't even walk hardly with Tom McCann shoes.
Come on, man.
Look at me. Look at me. Because everybody wants to be somebody.
Come on now.
And you thought that by having the finest car, wearing the finest clothes,
Come on.
buying the most expensive shoes, that you now had become somebody.